Now on Denver 7 News at 7 a.m. on Local 3, a renewed focus to bring people back to the 16th Street Mall. The program's helping downtown businesses flourish.
Gas prices are climbing in Colorado. The challenge is hiking the prices up and the advice from experts on how to save some money.
And a unique thrill sport returns to Leadville. We're introducing you to something right out of the Wild West, mixes cowboys and skiers and horses, and how you can get involved in all of that.
Got to stay upright. That's a big wipeout is in your future if you don't. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. I'm Brian Sanders.
And I'm Nicole Brady. Get outside today because it's the last time we'll see the temperatures in the 60s for a while. It's a Denver 7 Weather Action Day as we look ahead to our next storm rolling in tomorrow.
Meteorologist Lisa Hidalgo joins us with this change that we'll see, bringing some snow and rain with it.
It's hard to believe when you look at this shot, right, from City Park. We are under a Denver 7 Weather Action Day, though, because we want to get you prepared for what's coming, and things could get a little inconvenient when you're trying to get around town this weekend. Right now, though, 30s, mostly sunny skies, beautiful conditions. We've seen a lot of melting this past few days, and today is going to be another pretty warm one. We'll be in the mid to upper 50s between about 10 and 11 o'clock, hitting highs right around 65 to near 68 later today. So still extremely mild, but there will be more cloud cover later on this afternoon, partly sunny skies. Denver 68, Boulder 61. We've got low 60s to the north near Fort Collins and Greeley, 30s and 40s for the mountains. But that snow is on the way, and we're going to go from mild conditions today to rain and snow in the mountains later on today, and then by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, wind shifting, colder air settling in. I'll show you how much snow we're expecting this weekend on the Super 7 Day coming up.
And we're still dealing with the remnants of some earlier police activity. Nicole will have some more details about this in just a minute. Between Berthoud and Meade, you still see from the camera up here by Berthoud some of that slower traffic on that southbound side of I-25. And right now the drive time going through there, as both lanes are open, is still about a half an hour, but they're still doing an investigation that Nicole will tell you about in just a minute. The rest of the drive looks just very typical for a Friday, heavy in some of those usual spots, I-70, 270. The drive to or from the airport looks fine. Not really into spring break mode yet. That'll happen next weekend and over the next several weeks after that. The rest of the drive looks just fine for you, including out to the west side of town.
Yeah, we're monitoring that situation on I-25. There is police activity, and we do have video from Air Tracker 7. The Larimer County Sheriff's Office has a vehicle stopped on the side of the road. We are working to get more information from the Sheriff's Office, and we'll bring that to you as soon as possible.
The Nuggets will play their game at Ball Arena tonight after the venue was evacuated last night. A small fire broke out during the Toby Mac concert and fans were forced to leave. Check out the crowd gathering outside the arena last night. Denver Fire said a fire was caused by a food warmer and they had to cancel the show because of water damage caused by the sprinkler system. Thankfully, though, no one was injured. The concert has been rescheduled for next Wednesday. Giving some new life to the 16th Street Mall, the city of Denver has come up with a unique idea to fill some of the vacant storefronts for now and bring visitors back that have been missing during the pandemic. Denver 7's Colette Bordelon joins us live this morning because, Colette, part of the goal is to attract more foot traffic for these small business owners.
Yeah, and one way they're trying to do it is 5 new pop-ups moving into those vacant storefronts. It would actually make up around 30% of all the available space down there. The goal is to turn those temporary businesses into permanent fixtures.
I still want it the same way, like the onions and everything in it.
Some of the people passing through the 16th Street Mall
All right, I'll be back in a bit. Okay.
are there most mornings. Coming back again and again for Ahmad Smiley's food.
This is basically the heart of Denver.
But for the first time in his decade at the mall, his regulars disappeared along with the tourists.
During the pandemic, we were just completely closed down because there was no business down here.
A new initiative between the city and Downtown Denver Partnership wants to bring that business back.
Yeah, it has the potential, and I'm really happy it's happening. So.
The plan, taking 5 vacant storefronts and turning them into pop-ups, matched with entrepreneurs getting $20,000 to get them going. They'll have to meet certain criteria, like 25 full-time employees or less, because it's meant for small businesses that may not have this opportunity otherwise.
So we have 3 property owners who are participating, and they have offered no base rent in exchange for this opportunity to be connected to vetted tenant prospects.
The pop-ups can be there for at least 3 months. After that, the property owner and business can decide how long they'd want to stay. up to a year.
How do we reimagine downtown? How do we bring people back and offer them something new? And I really love that this has a diversity, equity, and inclusion focus as well.
And for those already working in the mall, they know new business means new customers for everyone.
People are always looking for change, and the variety is always the best chance that you could draw people here down in the 16th Street Mall.
With a Smiley ready to meet his next regular.
Applications for the pop-ups close today at 5 this afternoon. If you want to see if your business qualifies, go on over to denverpopups.org. Those with the Downtown Partnership tell us they've already seen at least 100 applicants so far. Live in Denver, Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Thanks, Colette. Crews will start work in a few weeks to renovate the mall. The goal of the $150 million project is to make the area more walkable and give more outdoor space to the businesses lining the street. Construction will start on the block between Market and Larimer. The city says all businesses will still be accessible, and the RTD-free mall ride will be rerouted to 15th and 17th streets during the construction. While trying to improve the mall, some business owners are dealing with shoplifters. Derek Friedman owns several Sports Fan and Sock Emporium locations across the Denver metro, but his store at the 16th Street Mall has been getting hit the hardest. He told us shoplifting has tripled in just the past few years. In fact, he started charging customers a 1% fee to make up his losses.
Colorado lawmakers are moving forward with a bill to create a $10 million grant program for safer streets. We first told you about the proposal yesterday morning. The money would go to local governments to help with crime prevention through street design, including graffiti removal, sidewalk and sign improvements, trash collection, and better street lighting. But we are getting different reactions from lawmakers. Supporters say local governments and businesses can use the help to make the area safer. Opponents say the bill is too broad and too vague, though, or it should be the responsibility of cities and counties, not the state. Looking overseas this morning, Ukraine's president is issuing a dire warning about possible nuclear disaster, and the UN Security Council is having an emergency meeting at 9:30 this morning after Russian forces targeted Europe's largest nuclear plant overnight. The attack killed 3 Ukrainian soldiers and wounded 2 others. President Zelensky says Europe must help stop Russian troops from blowing up any of Ukraine's 15 nuclear units. An earlier fire there is out now, but the White House and International Atomic Energy Agency says there's been no change to radiation levels yet.
There's growing bipartisan pressure for the Biden administration to end all Russian oil imports and sanction Russia's energy sector. Both Senator Michael Bennet and Senator John Hickenlooper are part of the push. The administration, however, remains concerned about inflation and already high gas prices. And we know commuters here in the metro are feeling the squeeze. Denver 7's Jessica Crawford joins us now. And Jessica, Colorado gas prices up 12 cents in just the last week.
So much can change in just the matter of a few days, and even more can change in a year. This time last year, gas was about 90 cents cheaper per gallon. That's according to AAA. Experts are tying the high gas prices that we're seeing here to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. President Joe Biden warned Americans that sanctions against Russia could lead to an increase in prices at the pump. This can be tough on drivers who are already dealing with rising prices and other costs like food. The president has said that he's working with other countries to make gas less expensive for drivers.
Tonight, I can announce the United States has worked with 30 other countries to release 60 million barrels of oil from reserves around the world.
There's really still not much of a guarantee that prices won't go up. But one interesting tip, though, if you don't have to use premium gas, AAA says it really doesn't help you much unless your manufacturer specifically requires it.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a good money saver right there. Thank you, Jessica. There are also some apps that could help you save money. Gas Buddy is the most popular. It's free. All you need is your zip code or the phone's location services to find the lowest prices near you. There's another app called Get Upside where you claim a deal on your phone to save on gas.
We're probably one of the best ways to fight inflation and increases in gas prices. You earn up to 25 cents a gallon every time you buy gas.
The only catch is you do have to scan your gas receipt. Another option is that some gas stations and grocery stores also offer fuel rewards so members can get a discount. An Ikon pass will cost you a little more next ski season. Alterra Mountain Company says adult Ikon passes, which give you the full access to their resorts, will cost $1,079 next season. That's an $80 increase, although members get a $100 discount if you renew. An adult base pass, which offers more limited access, will also go up to $769 and a $50 discount for renewing. Ikon passes for next ski season go on sale next Thursday.
For the past 74 years, a unique sport has taken over downtown Leadville during the first weekend of March.
Looks like a lot of fun. It's called skijoring.
Yeah, that was a skier being pulled by a horse. Just landing that jump too, amazing. It's a 900-foot course that some of the fastest competitors can complete in about 15 seconds. Some even reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour.
In that 900 feet, skiers are navigating some of the biggest jumps in the country, as big as 8 feet tall, landing to flat, having to navigate gates on the opposite side of the track, as well as rings that are not much bigger than your fist, using what we call a baton, and they're tethered behind the horse by a 33-foot rope. You feel the breeze go past you.
Yeah, it's like when Marty McFly got behind the truck
That's
in
right,
Back
yeah.
to the Future on his skateboard.
You don't control the speed.
But
it
yeah,
does.
but this looks scarier. Yeah, because look what can happen right there. You don't always land it. The skijoring weekend festivities kick off today. Tickets are free. The actual competition runs from noon to 3 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, and visitors can even try skijoring behind a snowmobile.
You don't have to ski in jeans, I see. Some people don't have jeans on.
Yeah. Well, new numbers on Denver's economic growth, how the war in Ukraine may impact our economy. And space food may not typically be very appetizing, but check out what a group of teenagers at Grandview High School are doing to change that.